A warm welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our channel. I hope you're all staying healthy, positive, and ready to join us once again on an inspiring journey full of amazing stories and life-changing experiences. In today's video, I am thrilled to invite you to come along with me as we follow the footsteps of an incredibly talented, resourceful, and determined man who dedicated 3 whole years of his life to building a truly extraordinary off-grid home. This is not just a simple house. It is a testament to human perseverance, creativity, and the desire to live in harmony with nature, away from the noise and limitations of the modern power grid. Thanks to thorough preparation, unwavering determination, and countless hours of hard work, it didn't take long before the entire framework of the house proudly stood tall, solid and impressive amidst the untouched natural surroundings. This sturdy wooden skeleton rising up from the ground was a vivid testament to the builder's tireless spirit, skillful hands, and his deep commitment to creating a self-sufficient home far removed from the hustle and bustle of modern life. Erecting this frame marked an essential milestone on his remarkable journey, a clear sign that his dream of living completely off the grid was steadily coming to life, step by step, beam by beam. Remarkably, every single piece of wood used to build this unique house had been carefully charred with fire before being assembled. This traditional method of charring the timber serves not only to enhance its durability and protect it against pests and harsh weather, but also to give the wood a beautiful, rustic dark tone that blends seamlessly with the surrounding wild landscape. Each scorched plank, still carrying a faint scent of smoke, stands as quiet evidence of his patience, dedication, and the heartfelt care he poured into every detail of his dream home deep in the embrace of nature. Beneath the warm sunlight, his callous yet skillful hands worked tirelessly, measuring, cutting, and fitting each wooden beam and roofing sheet into place with remarkable precision. One by one, the rafters were lifted and secured, each piece locking into the next like an essential puzzle piece, forming a strong shelter that would protect his future home from harsh weather and make his dream of a cozy, self-sufficient retreat deep in the wilderness one step closer to reality. One by one, each shiny metal panel was carefully hoisted up and aligned perfectly, as his strong hands fastened every screw tightly to ensure that the roof will remain sturdy and secure for years to come. The rhythmic sound of hammering and drilling echoed through the tranquil wilderness, a steady reminder of his unwavering determination to bring his off-grid sanctuary to life piece by piece. After finishing the main framework, he moved on to the next crucial stage, installing the roof beams. Each sturdy beam was carefully measured, lifted, and positioned high above, forming a solid backbone to support the roof and the ceiling to come. These darkened, fire-charred wooden beams not only provide strength and protection against pests, but also add a warm, rustic character that blends beautifully with the natural surroundings. Beyond focusing on the sturdy framework and protective roof, he thoughtfully planned a small, dedicated corner inside the house to build a fireplace, the warm hearth that would breathe life into his off-grid home. This cozy hearth area was carefully constructed to be well ventilated, yet sheltered enough to keep the fire burning steadily during cold, rainy nights. With this simple yet vital addition, smoke from the fireplace would rise up and away, keeping the interior fresh, clean, and free from lingering soot and strong odors, ensuring a healthy, comfortable living space even in harsh weather. This seemingly small detail played a crucial role in transforming his off-grid cabin into a cozy, practical, and truly livable home in the heart of nature. He carefully crafted the door himself, using sturdy, well-treated wooden planks that preserved their rustic charm while offering solid protection against the elements. Every hinge and latch was measured and fitted with precision, ensuring that the door would close snugly, stand strong against harsh winds, and keep curious wildlife at bay during chilly nights in the wilderness. After finishing the sturdy frame, the corrugated roof, the solid front door, and the warm hearth corner, he turned his attention to carefully installing all the interior details that would transform this simple structure into a true home. Every shelf, table, chair, and wall hook was crafted by his own hands, sanded smooth and thoughtfully placed to make the space tidy, functional, yet still infused with a rustic charm that blended perfectly with the surrounding wilderness. Once the main living space was fully set up with the essential features, he decided to expand the house by adding an extra section dedicated to a cozy, private bedroom, a quiet sanctuary to rest and recharge in the middle of the wild forest. He carefully planned this extension so that it would seamlessly connect to the original structure, using sturdy beams and dark, fire-treated wooden panels that matched the rest of the cabin's rustic charm. This thoughtful expansion turned his off-grid cabin into a true home, simple yet complete, raw yet comforting, offering a safe haven to drift off to sleep while listening to the gentle sounds of nature outside. After securing the sturdy walls and beams, he moved on to another vital step in completing his off-grid cabin, installing the roof and fitting the wooden window frames. He carefully hoisted each corrugated metal sheet onto the roof, overlapping them neatly to create a strong shelter that would stand firm against unpredictable rain and scorching sun in the wilderness. At the same time, he crafted and fitted simple yet charming wooden window frames, making sure they were wide enough to welcome natural light and fresh breezes into the living space, keeping the interior bright, airy, and connected to the outdoors. These rustic windows, with their dark, fire-treated frames, perfectly complemented the cabin's wooden walls, adding a cozy, inviting touch that turned the modest structure into a warm, lively home hidden deep in nature. Once the essential areas like the bedroom, fireplace, and windows were complete, he decided to expand the house even further by adding a small yet important extension, a separate bathroom to make daily life more convenient and hygienic. He carefully chose a location for this new section so that it would connect neatly to the main cabin while staying slightly apart to keep the living space fresh, dry, and pleasant. Though it was just a modest utility area, he gave every detail thoughtful attention, from laying a moisture-resistant floor to installing proper drainage and ensuring good ventilation, all while making sure the bathroom blended naturally with the rustic charm of his off-grid home. Every piece of timber was carefully chosen, measured, charred for durability, and then fitted together with precision, forming a structure that slowly reached upward toward the open sky and stood proudly against the backdrop of the wild forest. Watching the wooden walls stack higher and the crossbeams stretch out to catch the wind, it was clear that this was more than just a shelter. Even though it was just a small utility corner of the entire cabin, he made sure not to overlook any detail that would keep the space clean and comfortable. He carefully carved out a ventilation window for the bathroom, just large enough to let fresh air flow in and out freely, preventing dampness and unwanted odors while keeping the area dry and pleasant at all times. That simple little window, though modest in appearance, played an important role in completing the sense of comfort and practicality in his off-grid home, a place where every corner was thoughtfully crafted with care, patience, and a deep respect for living well in nature. To protect the bathroom area from sudden downpours and the scorching forest sun, he thoughtfully built a small lean-to roof over it, covering the entryway and surrounding space. He carefully lifted each corrugated metal sheet, overlapping them tightly and fastening them securely to the sturdy, treated wooden beams, making sure the cover would withstand wind and rain while still allowing good ventilation to prevent dampness inside. Thanks to this simple yet practical roof extension, the bathroom stayed clean, dry, and discreet, adding an extra layer of comfort and functionality to his off-grid cabin while remaining perfectly in tune with the surrounding wilderness. To fully complete the bathroom interior, he didn't just stop at building sturdy walls and a protective roof. He also crafted a simple yet practical hand-washing counter and installed a proper toilet that fit the compact space. He skillfully repurposed leftover wooden planks to build a solid countertop for the wash basin, adding a basic but effective water supply and drainage system to ensure cleanliness and ease of use. The toilet was positioned neatly and connected to a small septic tank that he dug and set up himself, designed to be safe, hygienic, and respectful of the natural environment around the cabin. These thoughtful additions turned his modest bathroom in the middle of the forest into a clean, functional corner, a testament to his attention to detail, resourcefulness, and his commitment to living simply yet comfortably off the grid. To keep the bathroom space clean, dry, and easy to maintain, he carefully laid a simple but sturdy waterproof tile floor by hand. He thoughtfully selected each tile, cutting and arranging them in straight, even rows, then sealed the gaps with cement to create a smooth, durable surface that would last for years. This tile floor not only prevents ground moisture from seeping upward, but also drains water easily, reduces the risk of slipping, and helps keep the bathroom neat and hygienic despite the damp forest climate. Though it may seem like a small detail, this careful finishing touch reflected his dedication and resourceful spirit, turning a humble corner into a practical, sanitary part of his self-sufficient off-grid home. Next to the toilet area, he thoughtfully set aside a small section to build a separate standing shower, making sure his personal hygiene routine stayed organized, practical, and comfortable, even in the middle of the wild forest. He repurposed leftover wooden panels to create a simple, enclosed shower corner that was private yet well ventilated, with just enough space for him to stand and wash without splashing water all over the floor. Every corner of the cabin was thoughtfully arranged to be practical yet warm and inviting, blending naturally with the surrounding forest. These seemingly minor details breathed life into the structure, transforming it from a simple shelter into a complete, cozy home that reflected his patient hands, his resourceful mind, and the deep love and pride he put into every nail, every plank, and every thoughtful touch. After countless days of patience and hard work, raising every wall, placing every roof panel, and crafting every simple piece of furniture, his long-dreamed sanctuary was finally complete, standing quietly among the wild forest. This house was far more than just a shelter from the sun and rain. It was the living proof of his dedication, sweat, and unwavering love for a life of freedom, simplicity, and deep connection with nature, far from the bustle of the modern world. Every corner, from the warm hearth and airy porch to the window frames welcoming the breeze and the humble, handmade shelves carried the mark of his careful hands and steadfast heart. And when the wooden door closed gently at sunset, this cabin truly became a real home, modest yet complete, humble yet strong, cradling his dream of slowing down and living fully in harmony with the quiet beauty of the wilderness.